Hi, I'm Dinesh, and I'm back with a brief but powerful workflow I make use of. It is about having an AI assistant hunt for potential leads on social platforms 24/7. So I have an app called Port. I designed to help tennis players find hitting partners. And as a beloved platform, I appreciate the organic growth it achieves, but I still want to actively seek out potential users and invite them to try court. So I actively research social media to find people who may already be talking about the problem my app solves, or just mentioning my competitors and signaling a need for a better solution. While important, this task is time consuming and becomes a burden after a week or so of not finding anything useful. So I figured I can build a workflow on ModularMind to do it for me instead, day and night. So let's just do it together. Now, the platforms I've been using to find leads are Reddit and X, and both platforms mostly require you to be logged in to work properly. So I logged into both using MindPass, as you can see here. You can check out the MindPass section in our Learning Center to learn how to do this. And then I first open X and search for a phrase I'm interested in researching, which is tennis partner. I believe this keyword is a strong indicator of a potential lead if used in a post. Then I'll copy this page's link and use it as a prompt in my library. I'll use this prompt whenever I want Modular Mind to search for things on X. So having it in my library will be useful for future workflows. And in the prompt, I will explain how to use this link to search for any keyword on X and just read the results. So let's just write it out. Let's say this prompt will be search on X prompt, and I'll say here is the link to search for a keyword on X. And I'll say in this example, the keyword is tennis partner to help it to understand how the league works basically. And I say now I want you to search for these keywords and retrieve the details of the posts you found. Then let's just create a stack to retrieve posts from the apps using, including the keywords I will mention. So I'll just drag this one on the board and I'll add another prompt to make it modular. And I'll say, here are the keywords. So I'll use tennis partner again because I still want it. And I'll say tennis together, and I will share the name of one of my competitors, which is kind of popular. Would like to hear about it as well. So I said, here are the keywords. Then I'll also add something to make sure that it does whatever I want exactly. So it is, I will say, make sure to bring the entire content of the posts, including the names and the links to their profile of people who share, or accounts who share posts. Now let's just first name this as find the posts on X. And now I'll add another stack by chaining to make this information useful. So in this step, I'll instruct ModularMind to analyze these posts and just notify me if they signal potential leads. So I'll say, I want you to read these posts and notify me if you identify a potential lead or customer for court. And they may be discussing searching for a tennis partner or talking about the problems they're facing with an alternative platform. For this workflow, providing details about the product will greatly help ModularMind, as I discussed about Court. So let's just go ahead and add the description for Court as well, because I didn't yet. So I'll first add the prompt again as a prompt in my library, because I will be using this one for my future workflows as well. So I'll go ahead and say Court description, add this as a prompt. I'll say just I have an app named Court. It is designed to help tennis players to find hitting partners. They share their experience and location, and they can create, they can open invitations for others to play together. So I will just add this prompt again to this tab so ModularMind knows what it is. But I'll just arrange the order of these prompts so the flow makes sense. Basically, first I would say here are the details about my app port. Then I will provide the description, and I'll say I want you to read these posts and blah blah, and then these posts will appear here whenever I run this stack and the result is ready. I just realized the typo. It's not that important, but yeah. So there it is. Actually, let's say this is the analyze and modify step. Analyze and modify. So modular might be search for the keywords, read the post it found on X, and just notify me whenever I should take a look. And let's just now do the same for Reddit. Okay, I will go to Reddit again as well. Search for tennis partner, but this time I think I will be more interested in the comments results, because these just provide more details about the posts shared. And I'll just copy the link again, come back and create my search on Reddit prompts. And I'll again say, here is the link to search for a keyword on Reddit. In this case, let's say the keyword is tennis partner, just like the way I explained the situation for X. And say, now I want you to search for these keywords on Reddit. This time I don't have to build everything from scratch. I'll just go ahead and hover on any stack in the chain, and I'll say select chain, and I click duplicate. And then I can just go ahead and search, replace this search on X prompt with my search on Reddit prompt. And there we have it. We now have the same workflow for Reddit, and it'll do the exact same thing, exact same workflow for Reddit, with just a simple prompt change. So I can just rename for to help me in future what this was about. I'll just change the name, and both chains are ready to go. And lastly, I just want to set up Autoruns for these two chains to make sure ModularMind will work in the background constantly, and I don't have to worry about social listening anymore. So I'll go ahead again, hover on the stack. I'll again select the chain, and then I click on Autorun, and I'll just name this one Lead Hunter on X. I think running this every half an hour should be sufficient. So I'll click, I'll say every 30 minutes, and let's say start on clock. I'll click schedule auto run, and I'll go ahead and do the same thing quickly for Reddit one. The hunter on Reddit every 30 minutes. Let's make it run on hour as well. And I'll schedule auto run, and there we have it. As you can see here, these two Chains will be run every 30 minutes, never stopping. And I won't simply miss a lead on social platforms anymore because it will tell me about the updates whenever I need to be notified, just like this one. Since in the second step of these chains, I explicitly said to notify me if it finds a potential lead, it'll just send me a notification, and I don't have to come back and check this every single time. And the best part is this will work for any platform on the web. So I can extend to use it for LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, any other platform. And ModularMind will visit the platform, see whatever you would see when you open it, and just do as you ask. And also, I've added this workflow to ModularMind's template collection. So you can just simply click Add to Board button and swap out the keywords, and you'll be set to dominate the social listening game, basically. So tell me, how does it sound? How do you think we can improve it, or do you have any other use cases in mind? Just share your thoughts with me, and I'll be happy to explore them further. So thank you for following along, and I'll see you on the next one.